688 people wanted to use the teeth.
Wow.
We have in Gmail, if you look at the tag that we created called They Will Use the Teeth, it says 1 out of 100 of many. It won't even tell me exactly how many emails fit this think that they could use the teeth.
Have we gotten any since we started recording? Just so I know, like, how
The
fast.
most recent was at 11:50 this morning.
Okay.
It is 3:25 as we were recording it, so it's been 4 hours.
I mean, you're just going to give us the highlight. We can't read possibly 600 entries into this.
Okay,
strange contest.
tough guy. But think about what you're saying. If you want me to give you the highlights, that would require me reading 688 entries, and we can't do that. We've all agreed that that's impossible, right?
How many have you read, Justin?
Yeah. So here's one. I'm just going to start. I want to do kind of like lightning round.
Okay.
So if you want to at any point veto, I'll just go to the next person.
Okay.
At any point, I'm giving you guys the ability to like bail on
Sounds
it.
good.
From Laura. When I heard about the teeth, I came up with a fun and creepy design for a tooth fairy costume. I would cast the teeth so I'd be able to make duplicates if needed. For the real teeth, I would make a halo crown style headband and attach them at the end of spikes.
I'm out.
That's pretty fucked up.
I mean, it's very fucked up.
But I have a feeling all of these will be.
So I will use the teeth for a wooden back scratcher where the teeth.
I'm out.
Next,
Nope.
next.
Nope.
I will use the teeth. I love this one. I will use the teeth. I read this one. I have started making my own container candles, usually in recycled jars and through store coffee mugs. When making candles as gifts, I've added costume jewelry during the process so my friends and family can have a fun surprise when all the wax is melted away.
Oh, yes.
I would use the teeth to add to a candle, or maybe I would add each tooth to a different candle. It may not be a fun surprise when all the wax melts away, but it would definitely be some kind of surprise.
Fun for me. Fun for
Sincerely,
me.
Bridget.
To know now that somebody's going to be melting a candle trying to relax or maybe creating a sexual environment. And then, hey, Deborah, why is there a fucking tooth just like out on the, who did that come from?
I'm going to say no to this because I think the wax would compromise the teeth.
I think so,
right?
Interesting.
Tyler works at a company that does like LARPing and stuff in summer camps. And Tyler makes the swords out of like paper mache swords. And he said, I would load nothing more than paper mache these chompers perhaps into a snake's head or a skull on the hilt of a pommel or a sword.
Okay. Hey,
So
Tyler, my dude.
pommel.
This is great. If I saw a snake's head with some human molars crafted in them, I think that might be the goofiest shit in the world.
It falls apart here. Tyler says, once complete, I will send this sword to you, Justin McElroy. You fucked up, Tyler. We made it very clear we don't want the teeth. I never want to encounter the teeth.
But everyone should picture snakes with molars instead of fangs.
I am reading one here from Zoe who says, I'm an art student and would love to use the teeth in a piece. I promise I'll make it nice. I listen to y'all so much while I paint, and I would love to add even more of your essence to my practice. There's no specifics here, which is my first big red flag. The other one is that, and we should have maybe made this clear the first time, and I thought it was, we're not giving our own teeth away.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm still wicked using mine a lot.
I'm wild about it.
Love these babies.
And, I will also say, and this is kind of like, a little bit of like like a job interview training. A word to avoid when you're trying to get something from someone you like is essence. I will use your essence makes me think of like in Hocus Pocus when the witches are stealing the children's youth.
Maddie said I would like to put the wisdom teeth in a dice mold and make D&D dice out of them for wisdom saving rolls.
Oh, that's good.
That's very good.
It's good, but not everybody's going to enjoy that.
Well, not everyone likes art.
No, but I mean, you could go see the art if you want to. You know what I mean? It'll be on display. It belongs in a museum, I guess is what I'm saying. The teeth belong in a museum. Jillian wants to make tooth earrings.
That's okay.
See, I'm also kind of avoiding people. We heard from a lot of people who collect teeth and have a lot of teeth.
You have enough teeth already.
You have enough
Don't
teeth.
be greedy.
Like.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying, I have a birdhouse that I have that I've been looking to spice. Here's somebody who says they have a lamp that they've been looking to spice up for a while. I feel like a lot of people are just looking at shit and saying, you know what would make this spicy is teeth. I want something a little bit more purposeful than that.
A little more thought through.
My plan for the teeth would most likely involve teeth emerging from the eye socket of a crawling humanoid
Next.
I don't think so. I don't think we can do
Well,
this.
hold on. What standard are we holding this art to? That does it have to be objectively not creepy tooth art? Because we may not find that.
Okay, I have one here from Felix. I am a self-employed jeweler and craftsman who specializes in weird and interesting material. I've previously made a wooden ring with a wallaby tooth inset that I found on a bushwalk. And I have a good range of brooches, pendants, knife handles, and rings made of bone. While I have, as above mentioned, practiced some post-mortem wallaby dentistry, I would absolutely love to be able to make some jewelry with real human teeth. Who can say what I would make? Okay, Felix, who can say what I would make? You can.
Yeah, you can right there. That was your moment to do that.
Now Felix does suggest perhaps a matching pair of wedding rings.
You can suggest anything. There's one here from Greta who says that they made 3 of their own wisdom teeth into rings, but the 4th one cracked in half, so they couldn't do it. So it would be, can we just send one Greta's way so they can complete the set?
Oh, that is a good question. Is this an all or nothing?
I think it's got to be an all or nothing.
I'm not arranging.
Okay.
I'm not paying for shipping to several different people. Marla said, I hope I'm not too late in responding. I would like to use the teeth in a Christmas diorama. And there's an attached concept photo here.
Drop that for me in our Slack, please, so I can look at that, please, now.
All right. Let me just pass this along to you guys.
Would love to see this.
Gonna pass this along, and I'll let. Either one of you guys can describe what you're seeing here. I'll just pass this along real quick.
Oh, Well, I like that it's non-secular or secular. It's secular,
non-religious.
Non-religious. Thank you.
The way I'd put it.
Well, one of the teeth is an angel, though. Does that count?
We're trending towards religion with that one. Yeah, it's just a winter wonderland scene with a reindeer and Santa Claus, and it does look like most of these things were maybe store-bought and placed inside of a panorama or a diorama, and then they have little clay teeth on everything. I don't know. I was imagining
the problem I have with this. I love it, Marla. I love your work. The teeth in the model are much bigger than the teeth would be.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel like you don't actually appreciate kind of your materials that you're working with.
That's a good point, Justin.
That worries me. I don't want you to get the teeth and be like, these are so fucking small. I can't do anything with them.
Now, here's an interesting one. I will use the teeth. I am a knitwear designer who spins my own yarn. Where could this be going, you're wondering? I would make the teeth into some stitch markers for my knitting work by wire wrapping them and attaching them to some bulb safety pins so I can use them to mark where I'm knitting. How do we feel about someone using them to create art, but not using them in the art itself?
It seems like a cheat. Hey, fam,
sorry.
You sure have sent in some pretty accursed JPEGs our way, and I do thank you for that. I am just sort of scrobbling here through the old tag, and there's a lot of upsetting imagery.
A lot of upsetting imagery.
What would we again, though, what did we expect?
I would use them to make brass knuckles.
Okay.
All right, punch and bite with one swing. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Frankly, I would never have to use them because people would back the fuck up just seeing them. Whoa, okay.
Whoa, this is, okay, hold on. We're talking at this point about sort of like nuclear deterrence of just like, this thing looks incredibly violent, the punch biter. But
I could also add rhinestones to the sides of the brass knuckles, but that's optional. The real stars here are the teeth.
Don't do it. I'm saying if you pull out brass knuckles with teeth on them, the fight will be stopped because nobody will want to mess with you. So this may be an incredible peacekeeping tool. That's up there for me.
Okay. I would like to use the teeth for a mouth mug. I am planning on sculpting a mug to look like a realistic mouth. And the teeth would be a great addition to make it look realistic. Now, I am assuming that what we're picturing here is the top of the mug is a mouth, not that the mouth is inset on the side, but rather you would be drinking out of the mouth.
Okay, hold on. You're talking about a mouth cup. How many wisdom? It's all wisdom teeth. I'm now trying to imagine a mouth made up entirely of wisdom teeth.
And it's only 4.
Bookmark that one.
Bookmark that one.
Tooth
That
mug.
one sounds good.
I really like Tooth Mug. Molly, this is the entirety of Molly's email. Okay, so you're familiar with Georgia O'Keeffe, right?
Huh?
That's the whole thing.
I mean, if they had ended that email with "Let me hit you with this Georgia O teeth,"
Okay.
then we could have been somewhere. Allison says, "I will dissolve the teeth in a jar of Coca-Cola on a time-lapse video as a commentary on the bourgeoisie."
Okay, that's bold. I like how the teeth don't exist anymore afterwards. Some of these emails, like, whoa, this one's really a lot. Hold on a second. Hold on. Guys, look at this one. I think this is what I want to use the teeth for.
Whoa.
There's so much great art in the world, and it makes you kind of weep. I feel like, you know, in American Beauty when Wes Craven sees the plastic bag floating around?
Uh-huh.
I feel like that right
Yeah. That bag's pretty cool, though, huh? It fell out of his mother's pie safe.
Just-
Oh,
I get
boy.
it. Whoa, hey.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
These are... The problem, Justin, is that this is impossible to describe on our podcast.
But, oh, yeah, I'm with you.
This is art.
That's
This
art
is
right
art.
there. If I saw that in a building, I would say, where did you get this art from?
It's two sort of pseudo busts made out of what looks like reclaimed materials like rocks and wire mesh with, like, I don't know, man, fishing tackle and wire.
Now, here's what I love. These sculptures that we're looking at are definitely in a museum.
Yeah, and they're definitely art.
Now, can we be sure that this is not a person who just took a picture of some shit in a museum? Because I do
Yes.
not want you to just run up to some shit in a museum and slap illegal teeth on them.
Yes, because I'm looking at Taylor Baldwin's website, and there's a lot of art on here. I love that. Somebody who makes so much art. It's good too. I love this art, and I'm crazy about it. If y'all go to TaylorBaldwinStudio.com, you can see more of Taylor's work. I think this is somebody who's talented, deserves our patronage, and would use the
They
teeth.
will use the teeth.
They will use
they
the
must-
teeth. I'm looking
they
at this
must
right
use
now.
the
They've
teeth.
used everything.
Yeah.
They will
use the
use the teeth. I'm for it. I'm here for it.
Okay, now I don't know if we have heard back from the person who has the teeth. That is one thing. that is
Oh,
still
so
kind
the
of
question
tripping me
is,
out a little bit.
will we use the teeth?
Will we get the teeth?
Will we pass along the teeth?
Okay, but now we're in danger of other people saying like, "Oh, well, I feel bad for him. I'll send him some teeth."
Nope.
And now all of
We
a
said
sudden we are
one-time deal.
black market traders of chompers.
One
So maybe
time.
Taylor should set up a PO box where people can just send some teeth if they run into.
Oh, I don't know. I think that will have to be up to Taylor. No press, Taylor.
No press, Taylor. However many teeth you got in there, just
Here's what we do, Justin. We get a PO box. We prepay it for a year. And then people could send as many teeth to it as they want.
No,
hear me out.
No.
And then we stop paying for it.
Nope.
okay. I actually like the second half of that pretty good.
We're gonna make this happen. The ideal outcome to me is that this work ends up in a museum, and then there's a little plaque there that's like Spooky Boys, and then it'll say like clay, reclaimed stone, 4 real teeth from podcast jokes.
Yeah.
That would be pretty badass to me.
Yeah.
I think that would
We'd have to
really
ask Taylor
save
to-
2020.
We'd have to really ask Taylor to like make the art so good though that it ends up in like Louvre or other big art museums.
Met's one,
Met.
I think.
Oh, the Met.
Or the Natural History Museum that's right by, the Central Park. That's one.
Sure.
And
Okay.
teeth are natural history if you think about it.
Strap for Cash in St. Paul has gotten back to us. I do have the Venmo. I'm sending the cash now.
Okay. So you're buying
So Taylor,
teeth.
I need to hear from you to get a mailing address so we can facilitate this.
Nice.
Did I buy them for $100? Is that what I did?
Jeez.
Yeah?
Sounds right.
Sounds like me. Sounds like something I do. Oh boy. All right, I'm paying out right now. Strap for Cash. I'm going to make this particular transaction private.
Uh-huh.
From the Lord.
Don't need to make this public.
Can I ask what you put in the details field?
Teeth.
Teeth.
You just wrote the word teeth. You didn't even put a teeth emoji.
For those teeth.
Nice.
Oh, and there's a little. They got a little brushing emoji.
That's good, because if anybody does hack your shit and see that, they'll think you've just gone to some sort of like independent underground dentist for criminals.
Yeah.
For the teeth, which I hope you still have. Address forthcoming. Lilas. Justin. Okay. This money has been sent. The gears are turning, Taylor Baldwin. It all depends on you for you to use the teeth.
And nobody
Please
else send us submissions.
Nobody else, please.
Please. We can't help you.
Hey, thank you all for listening. Thank you for the teeth.
Yes.
Thank you for the art. Thank you.
Thank you for the
The
music.
music. Thank you for the love, the spirit. And thanks to John Roderick and the Long Winters for the use of our theme song. It's a departure off the album Putting the Days to Bed. And also thanks to Maximum Fun for having us on the network. You should go check out that website and go check out some of the hyperlinks they have on there. It's crazy stuff, man.
You'll never believe
it's
it.
wild, really.
This stuff is real top notch.